Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of Terra Tech. And on this episode, we're going to be continuing where we left off. Now, you can kind of see I have been busy. I went ahead and created another little layer in the back. Hold on a second. Let me make sure this guy's not going to attack me. He probably will here in a second, at least when I expect it. But you can see right here, I went ahead and created a little area down here that would pick up all of the resources, or at least hold all the resources in case I didn't want to sell them. I also added a lane of conveyor belts that would take it all the way over here to the mobile delivery cannon. So if I do want to sell it, I got 4 set up there. They can sell very, very easy. I have a brake right here using the GSO filter conveyor. It has it set up so that nothing will pass by right now, but I can change that later on. What I want to do is recycle a whole bunch of things, get a whole bunch of materials, and then have those materials come over here to the 2-slot fabricator and the 3-slot fabricator and see what I can make with it. I mean, we may be able to make something that we haven't even found yet, just out of sheer randomness. And of course, anything you make can then go back into the recycler and then go and sell stuff. So that's kind of where I'm at right now. That's what I'm going to be doing. And the problem that I have with it is if you run over here to where there's just tons and tons of resources, they don't pick up with these conveyor belts. Now, or not the conveyor belts, the tractor pads. Now, ideally, I would like to have the Geocore tractor pads, but I don't have those right now. So I kind of have to make do with what I got. You can, of course, put these things on here and they will hold it, but they won't be picked up by the receivers and pulled up here. And even if they are, as I will drag this one up here to the conveyor belts, you will see that it doesn't go into the recycler automatically. I don't know why that's a thing. That's kind of weird if you ask me, but there's not a whole lot we can do about it. So I'm going to go ahead and take that, drag it onto the recycler itself if it will let me. There we go. Make sure it's actually on the top, because if it disappears, chances are it's going to put the stuff underneath. Now remember, when it makes this stuff, it gives you the recipe for it. At least it used to. You used to be able to hold your cursor over it, go over the little eye, and it would give you a description of all the resources or all the items that you've now found the recipe for, because you've taken these things apart. I'm just going to take these things apart mainly for the resources and for the fact that, well, they're causing lag because there's so many of them on the screen. So we're just going to throw as many in there as we feel we can get away with. All these resources, again, will be causing lag because they are resources on your bot. But thankfully, if we want to, we can just go ahead and change that little tag so that all these things can then be passed on and sold. And some of them are actually being sold right now. They're, jumping across the little gap there, which they're not technically supposed to be able to do. Why won't that one sell or recycle? I don't know on that one, actually. That's kind of weird. Where did I take that from? Yeah, let's put that conveyor belt back. There it goes. It finally went. Now, that one took a while. I usually do not take that long, but I guess some of them are harder than others. I don't know. That's kind of weird. Now, why won't this go anywhere? Is it, there we go. What's it doing there? What's it making? Okay, so it's refining the resources there. Okay, so that's what I need. I need to move that a little closer up here, maybe, so that it can refine the resources, and then once it refines the resources, move on to actually being able to make some stuff. Although, keep in mind that some of it requires the raw resources to make. So you don't necessarily... Why is that? Let's change the direction. There we go. Will it move down now? Any of them? Maybe it takes a minute for it to recognize that it's there. There we go. Okay, so one's in there. Maybe we can get some of the other ones to move if we... Can we not put that on there? Will it not go above? Come on, you know you want to go above it. Oh, geez. Sometimes it does not want to cooperate with you. And when it does that, it's kind of frustrating. See, like if I put it right there, it put it underneath my bot, I guarantee it. Yep, see, there it goes right there. So unless it shows up on top, it's just not going to work for you. Now, why won't this go? There we go. Now will you move? Let's just try it one more time. There we go. Okay, so now it's moving. It just got stuck there for some reason. So it won't take that 2 apart. That's weird. But, we can't do much about that. Let's see. What else can we throw on here? We can throw some more weapons on here. No? Still won't make anything, huh? Why not? Why won't you guys do something with this stuff? I have no idea why it won't do anything here. Okay, let's change directions. Okay, you guys are changing directions just fine. That is not a good sign. I don't like the fact that it's not kind of traveling in the direction we want. We may have to sit there and tweak it a little. No, that's not what I wanted to do either. There's a lot of resources in here getting stuck. Let's move this stuff down here. At least get it out of the way so it's not kind of getting compiled in there. Still, no, it still does not want to... what am I doing wrong here, guys? Well, let's open this up then. Let's open it up to any and see what it does. There it goes. Okay, so now some of them are moving. And hopefully with that, action going on, let's actually... we're going to keep this thruster because I want to do some stuff with thrusters. Let's throw some of these weapons on here. And at the very least, we can get rid of some of these items and create a little bit more money for us. So this is a nice little way for you to get rid of some of the lag problems that you might have, as well as make a little bit extra cash. Now, again, you don't necessarily always have to take things apart. You can just toss them over here, and they will go over here to the conveyor belt. And I believe they will sell the item whole. Yeah, see, he's selling the item whole right there. So I can just go ahead and throw these on here, on the back. Again, if you're not in, too big of a concern to actually get the recipe if you've already done that several times, or if you don't need the components themselves to make stuff out of. And I don't know why it won't make the stuff into something over here for us. Let's move this over here. It doesn't like these. You know what we could do? We could do something along the lines of connecting. Let's see, can we connect these over here? Come on, put it right where I want it. There we go. If we connect these, they will go in one giant circle. And so anything that they can't... Let's turn that to none again. So anything that they can't make stuff out of will then be sold. And the resources will then go by this little area, and if they can make something, hopefully they will. That might be the best way to go about it. No, still nothing there. Why won't it? Okay, so at least it's using it for fuel. This one right here, the small generator, is still being able to get the pieces and at least create a little bit of fuel out of it, which again is more than enough reason for me to continue doing that. Can I not put this up here now? Oh, these are just a nightmare. These blocks, of course, are getting better and better designed so that they don't cause issues where you're trying to put them down. But I guess when you're trying to sell, they're still causing issues in that regard because they won't let you actually click or hover above things. Like they want to be placed next to something. They don't want to be placed over something. And because of that, I can't really sell those. And that kind of sucks. It's kind of a drawback. So let's keep taking some stuff apart. Let's see, what do we got over here? Some more weapons. Man, we have a lot of weapons. What we should do is actually buy a few more of those recyclers. That way we can do more than one thing at a time. Let's see, can we put this over here? No, that's not what we want to click on. Getting a little bit of lag because we're doing so many objects at once. What about lights? Can we sell lights? Yes, we can. And if you guys are interested in seeing what the prices of these objects are, just keep an eye out over there on the side when I throw an object down, and it will show you what it's worth when it sells it. Right now, it's a 1-to-1 ratio. So whatever you buy the object at is what you'll get when you sell it. I don't think that's going to be the case for too much longer. I think at some point they're going to change that so that like with anything, it depreciates over time, and probably right off the bat. So anything that you buy for like $1,500 will probably be a lot less than that at some point down the road, or right off the bat. Let's see, can we get this in there? Let's see, we'll do this as well. I wish I could do this all automated, and if you guys know of a good way to do that, definitely let me know in the comments section, and I will try that out. The game has changed so much. It used to be this was pretty easy to get done, and I've done it before in the past, so I am aware of like the techniques and the tricks to use. But even with that said, they're not working. Like none of the stuff that I've tried has got these things to move in the order that I want them to move in. And that's just, it's really, really unfortunate. Let's see, why is this not picking up any of the stuff? I don't know, guys. I really, really do not know on that one. That one doesn't seem right to me. It seems like there's something I'm missing on this. But that is how you do it right there, guys. That is how it is done. Let's see. We're going to put this over here on this side. And let's get out of here, guys. Let's go and attack some more stuff and see if we can find some more base pieces or anything new, because we found a few things on this playthrough so far. We're going to kill this guy. I don't like having anybody this close to my base, to be honest. Even with all of these weapons and bots. I really think if anybody, you know, happened to sneak up on my guys, they would get completely annihilated. But why take the risk? Why take the risk of coming back and finding everything that you built completely and totally annihilated just because you weren't paying attention? I've done that before, and it's a horrible, horrible feeling. I don't like doing that anymore. I've learned my lesson. So I tend to be a little bit more cautious than I used to be. Because, oh, wow. Jeez, look at that, guys. And all the weapons survived. Man, we just picked up all this stuff. And now there's more stuff here. Jeez. I need a better way. I need an easier way to pick this stuff up. Hopefully they will add something. A tractor pad that you can right-click on and specify maybe what items you pick up and what items you do not. Just something easy to pick that stuff up with. I tried silos, because silos will hold objects for you, and they will hold the objects. They just won't pick them up automatically, so you have to pick up every single one of them. And again, that kind of defeats the purpose of what I'm trying to do here. Oh, there we go. There we go. It's gonna blow. Oh yeah, I could have actually made those survive, but I've actually gotten access to those, so it's really not that big of a deal. Come on. Oh no. No. He's attacking the one side I can't defend against. Come on, can I turn around? There he goes. What a little punk. How about this punk? Oh no, he took my shields down. Oh, back up, back up. I don't want to lose any of these really cool weapons. Oh. Solar reactor down. Wireless charger down. Come on. Put my shields back up. You know you want to. It's trying. There it goes. It has enough. Okay, so it's doing a little bit of repairs. Once it does all the repairs, it should be fine to keep up the batteries, but until it does the repairs, it's using a little bit more than normal. There we go. Oh, it's dead. It's definitely dead now. Wow, I keep getting pushed back because of the sheer power of my weapons. Come on, why so much lag? Stop it. This was all done to fix my lag, to get rid of stuff, and it just seems like there's more than ever. There's more than ever, guys. There's tons and tons of just junk everywhere. Ugh. And I need to add some more wheels, to be honest, because my wheels are pretty overwhelmed at the moment. They have a lot of stuff on and very few wheels. Now, I did go ahead and put the Venture wheel, the new one that we got right here, the Venture Springer wheel, down on the bottom. I kind of like that. It does a little bit of weight. You know, it kind of offsets that a little bit, but allows me to have weapons here right above it. So if you did that right here on the front piece, the corner piece, you would still be able to have weapons right above it, which could be a cool thing if you're using weapons like this. Now, I used to have 3 on each side of these Venture ones, and now I only have 2 on each side. So I've lost 2 of these things. They're not exactly the most durable in the world, but at the moment, you know, it's not really that big of a deal because I'm not too concerned with that. You guys are going to be fine down there, I guess. Let's see, what is our power at? Our power is still in the yellow. I'm going to wait until it gets under the green, and then we're going to go off and see what we can find. Remember, the enemies, they spawn pretty much all over the map, but they're spawned a little bit closer to where you're actually at. So if you stay in one general area, you're going to notice the enemies kind of piling up over where you're at over time. And that's why you see there's so many pieces over here next to my base, because not only am I over here, but each one of my bots that I've built, plus my base alone, is over here, and the enemies will spawn over here just because of those reasons. So yeah, you gotta be careful with where you sit for too long. Okay, so that's in the green, just barely. It's gonna turn yellow as soon as I take this off, but that's alright. We don't want to sit here for too long. That's kind of boring, actually. I hate having to do that as it is. Come on, can I not? Oh, jeez, this rock is going to get in the way? Really? I'm going to have to take the wheel off? Let's see, can we move without the wheel? Yes, we can move without the wheel. Holy crap, I did not think we were actually going to be able to move without that. But, hey, it works. I'll take it. Now, let's see. There is an enemy over there to the left, but I'm going to leave him alone. Otherwise, we'll be over here all day next to our base where the lag is the heaviest. And you guys will notice that right off the bat. Now, I could go ahead and start a new playthrough, but I don't like doing that too often unless they've done a huge improvement to the updates. And for what I hear, there is a new one coming. They're going to overhaul the UI. They're going to overhaul a lot of the graphics. And when they do that, they're going to force you to restart anyways. And when it gets to that point, that's when we'll start a new game because, well, we won't have much of a choice. But I do like to do that just every so often to see what they've added. And some of the stuff they add is the early stuff, you know, the things at the very beginning. Oh, crap, we just annihilated that guy. I think he still might be alive, too, isn't he? No, he's not. Okay, so we'll leave all those pieces. Man, just massive amounts of lag over here. What is that? What is that? Is that a Venture or a GSO? And I think it's like Ventures on those, aren't they? It's hard to see. The sun's in my eyes there. No, those are just GSO, but it's a massive bot. Look at that, guys. That is crazy. Well, we're going to take him out. Now, remember, the bots, they get bigger inside based off of the size of your bot. So if you go with smaller bots, you will find smaller bots to fight. If you go with bigger bots, you will find even bigger bots to fight. And it used to be the case that if you went with GSO, you'd find more GSO bots. You went with Venture, you'd find more Venture. You go with GeoCore, you'd find more GeoCore, so on and so forth. But nowadays, it doesn't seem like that's the case. It just seems like size. You know, like it's trying to give you a bot that's equal in mass to the one that you're using. And that may or may not be what you're looking for. Usually, it's going to be the GSO ones. Those are the most common ones in the game, and you're just going to find tons and tons and tons of those. Let's see. So I have my radar on me. Yes, I do. No, I don't need any of that. There's nothing new there that I can tell. What is this, a mortar? Yeah, it's a 3-pound cannon. What else do we have over here? No, I'm not going to pick up those studs. Not on this bot. I mean, I should, because I have places for them to go. But at some point, I want to replace the side area with wheels, and then I just have to replace all those. So I don't really want to take those things off right now. Let's keep going out further, see if we can find another base. They're supposed to randomly generate... Ooh, GeoCore, guys. GeoCore, right over there in the distance. You are mine, buddy. Yeah, and he has the big boy wheels. He has a big boy wheels with the diamond... Well, they're not diamond rams. They are the ones that will actually move up and down and just kind of like hammer you in place. They're pretty tough. Wow, that's a pretty big bot, actually. I'm more worried about this Venture guy getting over here and wrecking me when I least expect it. And what I may end up doing is... Let's put this down for now. Nope, it's too dark. Dang it. And our shields are about to wear away, so... Oh, look, he's getting attacked by the little dude. We'll help. We'll help. Yeah. Yeah, buddy. Suck it. Oh, my God. Yeah, kill the Venture guy first. There we go. No, you're still not dead? Okay, you're finally dead. Now, let's see. Can I take this guy out without losing everything? Usually you can. The GeoCores, they don't explode as easily. You don't lose as much from those guys. Oh, I don't think we found these wheels yet, have we? Not on this playthrough, anyways. They give you a little bit more traction, by the way, guys, in case you're not familiar with this. Let's see. Okay, we're going to take these just because they're worth quite a bit. In fact, since I'm not going to use them, I'm just going to sell them. Let's see, can we sell these? Will they go onto the conveyor belt? They might be too big to go onto that thing. Yeah, they don't seem to want to go up there. Okay, so you need a bigger size one to do that with. Let's see, how are we going to do this? Let's take these off. And we're going to go off to the side. This is going to look a little wonky, guys, until we get back to base. But I want to keep these... Oh, okay, we got a dumpster. We'll put that on there just for now. Take it off. Okay, so let's put this on as close as possible. All the way out. We'll do these double blocks right here. Again, we will attach wheels to it right here. That way it has that support. Wow, this is going to look really, really weird. Okay, we have room on this side. Yes, we do. So let's do the wheels over here. We won't have to move them once we put them down, because this is going to be fine. Once the wheels are on this side, this is the bot that's pretty much going to stay how it is, other than the one side that I just added. Like, that side's going to come off once we get back to the base. That's not what I wanted. I wanted a wheel. Why would I want that there? That would be horrible. Come on, put it down below. There we go. Ah, come on. There we go. What else do we got here? I like the fact that you get more traction with those wheels. The one thing I don't like is they shoot out a lot further, and so it's easier to get stuck on things with that, and that can pose a pretty big problem. Okay, so this is going to come over here along with the rest of the stuff that we are not going to keep, but we're saving for money, because all of this stuff is worth a fortune, especially these drills. These things, on the other hand, I don't know what they're worth, because this is one of the first times we found them on this playthrough so far, and the prices have changed. So for all I know, those are going to be worth quite a bit. We haven't found this either, this little piece of scaffolding almost. So we'll take that. Diamond drill bits, or diamond battering rams, worth a lot. So we're going to definitely take those. Let's see, can we put these up here? Yes, we can. What else do we have? Is that another one? Yes, 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 yes. We'll definitely take that. Let's see, where can I put it though? Will it fit on there? Yeah, okay. So you can see that they go in different angles over here, guys, and they don't necessarily line up with one another. Like, you can't have one after another if you don't spin them around. They're one of the few blocks that, unless you're paying attention to that, they can get in the way of each other and really cause some serious issues. Okay, so we have all these blocks. Most of these are going to be taken back and sold off, because we only have 4,000 credits, and as you guys can see, when I built my my Geocore cab, or not my Geocore cab, the GSO cab bot, and I bought all those little armor pieces and just kind of sat there and messed around with it, we went through quite a bit of money. I think we went through close to like 15 grand on the BBs, and it's nice to be able to have that in reserve so you can do that kind of stuff when you feel like it. And one of the best ways to make money, other than to recycle or to chop down a lot of resources and just have it auto-convert for you into cash, is to sell some of the really, really expensive items. And Geocore is just so much more expensive than any of the other ones. Because oh, wow. Holy crap. Holy crap. We cannot take that guy on without any shields. Is he floating? No, he's not floating. What does he have on him? Let's see, is it anything worth getting? It might be. It definitely might be. Given the size that he's at, there's a good chance he has something we want. So let's go ahead and put this thing down. I think what I'll do is I'll end the episode here. I will have my guy recharge up to full with the shields and everything on it, and then we will go and attack this dude in front of us and see what we can find. He has some stuff in the back that's white, and I'm not sure what that is. Hopefully he does not come over here. In fact, I might have to back up here in a second to a little further away so he does not see us, because I want to make sure we don't lose like 90% of our bot taking that guy on too early. Let's see, can we put that back on? Yes, we can. Again, guys, if you do enjoy these videos, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe. It definitely helps grow the channel, and I greatly appreciate it. Also, make sure to leave those comments down below, because I would love to hear what you guys have to say on this game. It's a fantastic game. I'm looking forward to seeing what they add in the future. I want to know what you guys are looking forward to. Is there one thing that you've been kind of drooling over? Multiplayer, for me, is what I've been drooling over, because I can't wait to group with some of you guys out there. I can't wait to group with some of my friends that want to play the game as well, and they just haven't been able to get into it because they like grouping with me and grouping with other people, and they're very social and stuff like that. So once they integrate that into the game a little bit more, expect to see a lot more videos with you know, my group of people that I do a lot of other videos with. Again, guys, thanks for watching, and until next time,